Hi friends, it's Auntie Cuckoo, and today I'm sharing the end result of my kitchen cabinetry makeover. So I took advantage of Hobby Lobby's clearance sale and got all kinds of new treasures, and I've totally redecorated my upper cabinetry in my kitchen. So I'm going to show you guys the before and the after. I love how it looks. It's totally transformed the kitchen, and then we'll get into some more household updates. So here is our before above my kitchen cabinets. I have been wanting to do something that I've had in mind for like 2 years. And what I'm gonna do is start gradually taking things down and working on it just a little bit at a time, because with the kids and life, I don't have a whole day to dedicate to it. I wish I did. But I wanted to give you guys a before. Now our light fixture kind of hangs above my sink, and the cabinets need a good cleaning, so don't look too close. You guys saw this little area, I think during Christmas, in the Christmas tour. It's just where I hang some of our produce in those baskets. I get asked a lot about those, and I got those on clearance from Michael's a couple years back. And up here, I've literally just been throwing stuff for about the last 6 months with Christmas and fall. So I'm ready to get this looking the way I've dreamt it could. So here is our before. I do have a lot of baskets and greenery up there. Now let's see what we can do with this space. And just like that, it is totally transformed into exactly what I was hoping for. I used all my Hobby Lobby clearance finds and a few other treasures. So we'll start over here in this corner where I used a crate for some height, my thrifted cheese grater, and those black houses were actually gold lanterns that I picked up on clearance after Christmas, painted them black. The black rosemary print from Hobby Lobby clearance, and this kettle that I thrifted. It turns out it's a Turkish kettle, so I got that at a thrift store. I did take everything down and clean, and this basket went right up where I had it. I just like it there. It kind of centers everything. An old Ross sign that I just love the saying of, and my greenery that I used during Easter and spring from Hobby Lobby. So those plants are definitely one of my favorites. I have them in some old terracotta pots that have been weathered in my garden outside for many years. This finial that is galvanized I picked up on clearance at Hobby Lobby. This crate I actually turned on its side. It says bakery on it. And that was a Michael's treasure on clearance. Now that it's fall, I'm very tempted to pop a few little pumpkins in there. Down below, another Hobby Lobby clearance find. And this plant is something I just popped into a Dollar Tree glass vase and then put inside of the burlap sack I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby. Same for the scoop. Clearance find, what I'm calling a masher. It's a clearance find. And then these are actually garden pieces. I like them as almost like a shutter. So I did paint them black, and we just snipped off the stakes along the bottom. That tiered tray is something I got at Hobby Lobby, 50% off, but not on clearance. So to show you guys, all the way over here in this corner, I have a pointed hand I got at Michael's a year or so ago. This magnolia wreath was actually a $4 grab bag item, and a little IKEA crate that I thrifted and just stained. Over here I put a bunch of different cutting boards I don't use daily, and I stained that one I had picked up on clearance from Hobby Lobby. I also have a Hobby Lobby dinner bell. We had some unexpected company by the other day, and we were standing around in the kitchen as we all do, chatting, and she commented on my cupboards and she said, "Wow, it looks really great up there." I am really happy with how it turned out. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around behind us and show you the last part. So now I have climbed down off of the ladder and then moved it and climbed back up to show you this. I do have a TV in my kitchen, and over here, as you can tell, we have vaulted ceilings. So I do like to do a little something over here. It's an odd little piece of cabinetry, and there's an angle in the ceiling, but I used more of my clearance treasures and thrifted items to jazz this area up. We do keep some technology up here, and I'm always trying to hide it. So looking for something that can fit over here in the corner still, but I really like the look of the greenery, the galvanized metal with the black, and then the addition of all of the basket items. So now I'm just standing on the kitchen floor. When I give you guys perspective, I have zoomed in a bit as I am vertically challenged and our ceilings are not. And then again, to show you perspective, while I'm standing here on the ground, you don't see any of the cords or lights we have going on up there. I do want to mess around with that area still just a little bit, but I am really happy with how it all turned out. I love the mix of the metal, wood, the baskets, and all the greenery. It's really come out nicely, I think. So now I'm going to take you guys into the living room to tell you a little bit about something you've all been asking about. And another Hobby Lobby clearance transformation are our shutters. This is something I've been wanting to share for a long time. These are signs that I picked up at Hobby Lobby on clearance. They were regularly $29.99. I got them for about $9 a piece. Now they did have a verse on them, but I love this shape. So I actually sanded them down and had my husband cut me a couple pieces of trim. We attached them with wood glue and a couple of nails. And they're super light, which I really, really like. I have them on either side of my thrifted mirror. I did give them a stain, a little bit darker wood tone, and then we added these hooks. And those are also from Hobby Lobby. I got them at 40 or 50% off, and they're great because you can use them to hang a wreath, a lantern, pretty much anything. Here is a better look at the hooks on the shutter. Now I'm going to show you guys another one of my little secrets. So this is a dirty little secret of mine. I've been asked to share about it by a few of you guys. So if you've ever noticed, I always give a tour of my home and I show this area, but it doesn't look like this. And that's because we have a door to our hot water heater smack dab in this wall in our living room. So there's not much we can do right now to change that. So what I have done is my husband and I worked on this together. We put little hooks there on the wall, and I use a piece of furniture that was given to me in front of it. It's called our school cupboard. It's where we keep all of our school supplies, and I'm gonna go ahead and push it back up against there so you guys can see what you normally see and show you what we did. So now it probably looks a little more familiar to you guys. This is a piece of furniture that was gifted to me, and another dirty secret actually too. The top of it started cracking. It was a brown wood look before we got it, and then I painted it black. Something I started and didn't finish is all of the little detail and distressing with white. It's just on that one side. I really need to get to finishing it, but that's not something you guys have seen featured in my home tour for obvious reasons. So that is our little secret. Let me show you guys how we remedied it. So here is a look at how we fixed our problem. My husband made this, it's almost, I guess, like a wooden screen, and put these little fasteners up here at the top. And I actually put a little push pin there in the corner. This is the back. So he made it for me using some 2x4s, and then I stained it. And the little push pins are for when I hang banners across the top of it to decorate, and the little fasteners there help to keep it hooked onto the wall, onto those hooks I showed you. So I'm gonna put it in place and show you guys how much better it looks not having an obvious door in your living room. So I have my wood screen up. You guys can see a little bit better the color that I stained it. I actually have now restained it from when we first made it. I did more of a whitewashed wood before, and it was a little too gray for my liking. And then I just put some floating shelves next to it. That makes it easy to switch out family pictures. And so now when you come in, minus the mess down there I am cleaning currently, this is what you see instead of a door. Now I can't fix the intake on my air conditioning, and if you heard it during the video, I apologize. It's hot, but that is much more pleasing to the eye, at least for me, and I've gotten quite a few questions about it, so that's why the wood is off-centered. That's kind of why it looks like this over here, and I much prefer it to my dirty little secret. So I hope you all enjoyed seeing how I used all my clearance treasures to redecorate my upper cabinetry. I am so happy with how it turned out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back very soon.